All right, guys, welcome back to the ALGS channel. Hope you guys are all doing well and having a great day so far. A good bit to dive into and discuss in today's video regarding some issues that are still going on, as we've seen NRG taking some big, bad blow-ups from the drama and the bugs that are plaguing the state of Apex still continuously as the problems continue to go on. Also, we have the ALGS standings, the playoffs, the South American playoffs that are going on, the EMEA games that are going on as well, and then even some updates to North America that will be happening shortly as well. Like I said, a good bit to dive into and discuss in today's video, and also a big change to the Realm League as well, which has a lot of money into it. Obviously, they're listening to the fans' feedback, and I like that they're making changes based upon what the fans have asked for rather than just what Apex thinks it should do. I hate how Apex a lot of times makes changes and it's not necessarily according to what the feedback was, and hopefully Realm can be a good role model for them as well. So first off, let's go ahead and dive into this. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you all for the support on the channel lately. The views have been pretty good, and honestly it seems like people are getting interested in ALGS again as we are approaching Split 2 playoffs. So first thing I wanted to make mention of here, this was coming from the Realm League here. So they have actually made some updates to all of this. So sources say, according to Cutnoid, ALGS reporter, starting next week, Realm will launch the Champions League featuring only Pro League teams. Games will run 5 days a week in a 3-month-long season of $120,000 in prize money each season. So I actually like this because it's like a little bit of a break from ALGS while it's still competitive and still a little bit different. I've always said we need more competition overall in this competitive scene because it allows for the other competition to make themselves better. It would be unreal if you had like a big investor like someone like Realm come in, and it would be embarrassing if they outperformed ALGS to some degree if they can continuously put more money and more money and more money and more money into the scene, and maybe even have a better system at some point. But I do like that Realm is trying to be better overall than all the other competition out there. Therefore, they're going to listen to the community. Whenever they see that people like what Realm is doing and listening to the community, Apex is going to be forced to listen to the community as well, and that's why I really like when more competition gets involved. So here we go. Cutnoid also followed it up by saying placements will be earned twice per week, Monday through Thursday, with the top 20 teams qualifying in Friday's lobby. EMEA Champions League will launch at a later date as well. So it seems like, unfortunately, you just have the same situation of North America and EMEA getting the most love out of all of this. Regardless, I know overall, you know, at least it's something, right? I guess at least it's something. Also wanted to mention a little bit of changes that they're making according to player feedback. Here's a breakdown. Number one, they're going to discontinue the ELO system due to its inaccuracies and replace it with something more precise with a point system, eliminating the need for resets. And then number two, matchmaking will now utilize points, allowing us to test a balanced and non-random system. Number three, the leaderboard will feature 2 new metrics, PPG average and realm rating, the latter assessing individual prowess for future integration purposes. KP will also be reduced from 2 points down to 1, and point degradation for not playing daily will be added. So it's going to really force players to start playing more often, playing more games. And I actually like what Realm is doing overall. I like some of these changes that I'm seeing. I do think that some problems may be proposed at a later date here. But yes, so anyways, not any changes to the placement points, just the KP being reduced by 1. This approach maintains our existing prize structure while addressing key concerns. And we will implement these changes for a month and reassess in June, making further adjustments as necessary. Like I said, this is nothing but good for everybody, in my opinion, because it puts pressure on Apex to be better and make sure their system is as balanced as possible. I do think overall that like the prizing system needs to be figured out, because like overall with ALGS, we saw that there were teams that made it to the World Championship and still lost a lot of money and were forced, like, yeah, I've heard that some teams weren't even being able to eat their dinner because they were trying to save money because they were actually that much down bad at the tournament. They were playing the game on empty stomachs and stuff because like it cost so much to go over there. They had no org to represent them. They had no org to pay for their flights over there. And then like, you know, they didn't win like hardly any money. So it's just like, it's not worth it for a lot of teams to even show up to the World Championship, which just makes it so sad. EA, this is why we've always said EA needs to do a better job at taking care of this scene as well. Also wanted to mention NRG running into some issues over here regarding, oh, I forgot to mention that we also have a roster change update in North America that we need to discuss today as well. So anyways, Nathan had an issue where he was actually playing with Guild and with Sweet, and I'm not sure if this was in scrims or what exactly it was, but I can understand why he decided to rage quit and get off after this, because these are the issues that are constantly plaguing Apex every single day, and we need to get a better grip on. This guy literally died while he had armor on, and the armor swap didn't register until after he had died. But if it did register, he still would have been alive, maybe even won the fight. So I just don't know why Apex, like I told you guys in the past, it's embarrassing sometimes how bad this game runs. And so take a look at this clip and let me know what you think. Roll the clip.
Actually, real deep.
I don't give a fuck. I'm briefing these pussies.
They're queuing up to height right now.
I can shoot that kid in the back, mate. I died with an armor on. I died with the fucking armor on.
What is CLG doing?
I'm closing my game.
Actually, real deep.
So literally, as you can see, this dude has a blue armor at the end of this clip. And for whatever reason, the armor swap didn't register at all. And literally, he's down with a blue armor. I don't know how that happens. I don't know how this game is just so buggy, but definitely not a good sign for sure. It's never a good sign whenever you have bugs that are plaguing the game like that, especially after the big audio debacle and issue that just went on and so many other things, bullet tracers as well. Also wanted to mention here, this is coming from NA roster updates in the competitive Apex Reddit thread. Serial, however a lot of people like to pronounce it, seemingly is not the coach of the tripods anymore. So this was coming from Armand LDK 1 day ago. Said, I can't find any posts on social media from anybody on the tripods or from Serial himself, but listening to Nick Mercs on Steam right now, it seems that he's no longer their coach. You had a lot of responses here saying they got worse this split, so I doubt him being gone will affect them too much. And a lot of people are even saying that maybe they needed a change like this because things have gotten worse, obviously, as the days go on. But I don't know if it's all due to coaching or if it's the staff or anything. I think a lot of it is just maybe even a little bit player dedication could be a part of it as well. So interesting stuff to see, but it looks like the tripods might be making a little bit of a coaching change. I really wonder, and I hate to throw any kind of doubt at Nick or anything, but I wonder if Nick's going to stick with this. I wonder if he's still going to try to play overall, like the state of the game that it's in right now. And you saw that he's working on his own battle royale game. I wonder if Nick is even going to continue with the tripods after this, or maybe if they don't qualify back for Pro League, if they just decide, hey, maybe I'm just not meant to be an Apex Pro after all. Maybe Deeds and Gent will decide to go somewhere else. I'm not sure. It's definitely going to be an interesting conversation when that day does come. Also wanted to mention, just as we wrap the video up here, have a little bit of tier 2 news. I had some other things as well, but I think I'll save it for the next video. So this was coming from Infinity, a little bit of roster changes. I'll tell you guys that, these things literally happen every single day. So Infinity and Bray are teaming together again, looking for a hard fragger over in the tier 2 scene. These guys played games in split 2 of the CC1 finals. And also some other accolades in this as well. I've actually thought myself, I mean, I know I'm not good anymore, but I've actually thought, I used to play some competitive back in season 2 and stuff. Now that I'm like iridescent in COD over on controller, I've been trying to play Apex on COD. If I get better, if I get actually good and I get masters next season or something like that, if I actually try, I might actually pull up one of these challenger circuit games just to see if it's that fun. If it's that fun, I might just keep playing them. Who knows? You might see me in an own video for a roster change. That would be a sight to see. Also wanted to mention Skyline picking up some players as well for the Herd Galaxy 100K tournament. This is going to be interesting stuff. I'm actually excited for all of these females to go at it in this tournament because I think it's going to give a lot more awareness for some of these people that are some good talent. And honestly, I'm thinking on paper, you've got girls team AC and Nikki Baby, Baby Nikki, sorry, Nikki Baby, Baby Nikki, that squad. You've got Ava's squad. You've got all kind of really cracked out females that are going to do so good in this tournament. I wonder if, a lot of these people are starting to play challenger circuit as well. We're seeing a lot more female rosters, even organizations picking up full female rosters as well. We've seen Giggle Autumn and her squad as well. They're so good. I just really want to know if the people that we think are the best females in the league, if they are going to show up and be the best in these games here in an all-female tournament, because I think if they do, that will prove their case that definitely they are the top of the top females, and they need to continue this grind on the challenger circuit to be the top of the top, obviously, in all of the challenger scene. Interested to see what you guys have to say about all of this stuff down in the comment section below. Also wanted to mention that today we are going to have some ALGS games. Once again, as always, never prepared for these. And so today we have Group C as always playing, considering crap, I wanted to do it in one take, but I can't get this crap up. I need the Liquipedia. Thank you. Here we go. And this is last year's, of course. I'm trying to I'm trying to do a little bit of talking while I get the games pulled up because I was unprepared, and now finally we got it. Here we go. Finally, round 3, April 29th, starting today. This is going to be Group A versus Group C. This is it. This is TSM's last chance. They have to perform today. If they don't perform well today, you might as well just call it all over and all said and done, because more than likely what's going to happen, if you take a look at this scorecard, they will get into the top 10. However, don't forget Group C has another chance to play. So obviously your Furia's, right? Furia's already top 10 and they get to play twice. So this is going to be a good day for Furia, because as you guys can see, they have 2 games to go and they're already in the top 10. So it's pretty much guaranteed that they're going to make it, right? And also you've got NRG. They have a whole nother game to play as well. So in order for TSM to like clinch this, and Glitch Energy to clinch this, they need to go big today. Today's their last day in the overall like random league rounds to play until the regional finals come. So they are going to need to step it up big time. And don't forget, obviously the regional finals gives you another chance as well. So it's not over until it's over, but nonetheless, Furia is looking great. NRG is looking very good. Optic and Xset and Dark Zero FaZe, all those guys are looking so good. I'm honestly surprised 100 Thieves is still looking this good, because I've been calling for roster changes for that squad since they, everybody's rocking controller players now, and those guys still got 3 mouse and keyboard players. So it's good to see that they're sticking it out and they're proving me wrong. Nonetheless, I'm really hoping that TSM has a big day today, and Glitch Energy as well. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy, and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends esports related. And don't forget, tomorrow, round 3 as well, another set of Pro League matches. And until next time, I will see you all later, Gators.